All right, Coach, autumn in full swing, and it is decently chilly, but all in all, a pleasant day here at FedEx Field just outside of the District of Columbia. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the London Black Knights and the Washington Redskins.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Set, hut, 15 on it, 15 on it. Mike 91. Push him back. Push him back.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Buying time to his left.
Ain't going nowhere.
He's got a man that's caught left sideline.
Get ready. Get ready.
That one goes for 24 yards. Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, tried to make a big play, and gave up a bigger one instead.
On first down, it's Taylor. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown.
Let's go.
A great effort there. His fourth touchdown on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This is fielded at the goal line. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
At their own 25-yard line.
Haskins and the Redskins come up first and 10 at their 25-yard line. Darius Geis, his first carry of the game. And from the 25, they work this to the 29.
Man, I hope that truck fucked up. Alright, good. We Gucci. Let go.
Shakedown, baby. Yeah.
The tackle made by Jonathan Abram. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Defense wins championships, baby. Over. Roy.
Now the first carry for Bryce Love. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
So many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
70 ending. 22, Jet, Bomber. I'm 22. Jet, check Bomber. Buzz.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down, escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. Julian Love, the rookie from Notre Dame, there to get a hand in. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
91 is the Mike. Mike 91. Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. A very solid gain of 27.
First down, Black Knights.
In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
61. Match box.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Watch out.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Go. Motion. Hey, number 28. Zoom. He's coming. Check in.
On play action, they'll throw.
Got you, boy.
The Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Montez Sweat make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Check safety. Rush in. Whip, bell. Watch the whip.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort, and you know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
Check 50. Yes. Check 52's the mic. Let's go.
They'll run the dice, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down.
Mike 52. Watch the run.
third down. Here's Haskins. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be scooped up in the end zone.
My nigga Banshee, though. What up, Banshee? Oh, shit. Okay.
That's something you have to be wary of on your side of the field, that close to the goal line. The defense, they are looking for that football. They got it. They scored it.
You are so right, and the quarterback has to speed things up himself. So close to the goal line, they're going to get after you. Make sure you get rid of the football and in a safe place.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make the score 14-0. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
He coming. The Banshee coming.
And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. A punt and a turnover on their first two drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try to move the football.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52.
On second and 9, Haskins.
Okay.
Traffic and it's intercepted.
Okay.
Jonathan Abram picks it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard
Defense
line.
looking good.
He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there and sudden change and at least hold people to field goals.
Oh.
And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So now they'll come up on second and 10, once again from the 28.
Man up, D. Check 4, check 4. Hey, number 28, Mike, he's coming, he's coming. Watch the screen, let it go.
Second and 10.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Now the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on third.
Go. 80 weapon. 3 down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Kill. Turn up. Bomb.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it, and he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Gotta run the route.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
A loss of 2.
On second and 12, Haskins. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18.
And our Washington Redskins first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Tighten up.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Redskins nothing.
Watch the run.
On first down, this is Geis. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
On the stop.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
I'm coming after you.
Geis with the carry on second down.
Hit this motherfucker.
Gonna wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Come on. You better bring it.
They'll try and get it with Geis. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Now after the run by Geis, here's 1st and 10. Now they try the right side.
You ain't doing nothing today.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Here's Geis. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
A yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Watch the pass.
On 3rd down, here's Love. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Now on comes the Washington field goal unit. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
That's it.
Mike, 28.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Number 28, Mike, he's coming, check in. Hey, here we go.
Mike,
They'll set up a throw.
Here we go, D.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Into the Redskins. Have it they do.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They caught the ball free in the backfield.
Now a handoff. Geis going right. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Let's talk about football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
From the 41, Haskins. Steps away to his left. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's off at the 39.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. There's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
Check Mike 50. Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50.
Let's go. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Switch. 22, jet, bomber.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Mike, he's coming. Check. Hey,
Let's get that ball, D. Let's get ready.
He'll look to throw. It's caught. Jones. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 24 yards.
First down, Black Knights.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield.
The pass on 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. It doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
3rd down.
Go.
Mike 28. Mike 28. No gain on this.
He'll drop to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. To trace their histories, you'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. No, but you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Check Mike 21.
On 3rd down, Haskins. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7.
Black Knights 17.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Baby, let's go.
at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw, I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Yeah. Hey, come on. He's coming. Check in. One, two. Bell. Check three. Check three. Check three. Check, 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 check. Yeah. Check, check.
Check 50. Check 50.
Run.
And an alley to run. The 20. And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Touchdown.
A big play there as the first half is winding down. His guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Haskins now off the bootleg.
You ain't going nowhere.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense run out half number one.
You can't stop me.
The sack. Oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile.
Delta.
52.
Final play of the half. It's Haskins. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is. Right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a really, I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
Let's see if that script is a good one for them. Now a man open down the middle of the field. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
25 yards.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a give right side is Geis. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
They stay on the ground. Geis again.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Haywood. 52's the mic, boys. 52. Exit.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
Hey, switch gears. 80 weapon. Orbit. Yo. Yeah, I got you.
Fourth down, here's Haskins. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Redskins go for it, but it doesn't pan out. And as a result, possession switches hands.
Result of the play is a turnover.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go, D. Here I come.
Looking to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. This quarterback now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here.
London, 1st down.
Check 91. 91 is the mic. Mike 91.
Yeah. You don't want none.
91 is the mic.
Man out.
They're going to look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
I'm sure that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Check hot route. Hot. Yo, take it. Zoom.
Mike 28. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Redskins on 3rd down, putting an extra man here in the secondary.
Wagner's in there, that's why.
They'll look to throw here. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah,
give me that.
get a lot of
Oh,
credit
my.
to their
Come on, y'all.
teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series. And because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that's some things that maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And once again, not much running room, if any at all. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
22. Jet. Bomber. Me. I got this. Ball trot. Mike 21.
To throw on 3rd down. Haskins. James has it. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down. Haskins now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. On 1st down, here's Love. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Pretty shifty footwork, but didn't buy him much. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Haskins. Throwing left side here, it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Redskin 1st down. The pickup 15 yards. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Haskins. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Hand off down the guys.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on, and he's going to be swallowed.
Get some O-linemen.
Back at the 45-yard line. Lorenzo Carter in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Choose the mic. Whoa. Watch Mike. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. New Mike 52.
Here we go on 4th down. Haskins under pressure again, and down he goes again. Lorenzo Carter, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
Oh, 4th down? Oh, man. Should have punted that jump.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, hatchet.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Get the fuck out of
Ball
here.
batted in the air, and I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? Wow, what a disaster. You talk about a guy making a good play on the interception and then just trying to be too cute on the return.
It almost felt like his own gyroscope really got out of whack, didn't it? Going backwards into your own end zone after such a great play. Totally disoriented and gave up 2 points for his team.
Back now at FedEx Field. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging them, giving a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Silver. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety. Check 9. Undercrush. Give it up.
That's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up and make those throws, and he did that.
On 3rd down, Taylor. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And down to the 16-yard line.
The ball carried by.
And he's going to get this all the way down to the Redskins' 16-yard line.
A gain of 45 yards. First down, Black Knights.
Now Taylor.
You ain't doing nothing today.
That'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
On the set.
Mike, he's coming. All day, baby, all day.
Second and 13. And it's caught.
It's called a hot daddy.
Touchdown.
When you go to the bar, you want to drink, call it a hot daddy.
His guys are going to add on to their lead. Sanders on for the extra point. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Makes the score 33. Redskins 7.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
The Redskins take over first and 10
Let's go.
at their own 25-yard line.
Hot daddy.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
Yeah.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. 10 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there and you tackle.
Blitz coming, and he's taken down. Lorenzo Carter make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Almost 9 on the play. Brings up third down.
On third down, Haskins, and he's going to go down again. Nick Bosa, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up fourth down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down. Now it's Haskins. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And that's caught inside the 35.
Why the fuck am I stuck on my mother?
Washington. A big play there. 82 yards. And the Redskins are able to cut into that deficit. Now it's blocked. This is going the other way. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he takes it all the way back. And this crowd can't believe what they're seeing. Things go wrong even after a touchdown in this one. Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A big play there. His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the decision to just kick the extra point lines up successfully.
Hey, man, don't blink, man. That goes too fast.
Ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will be fielded at the 8. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Throwing now, Haskins on first down. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. 76 yards. And the Redskins are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down now to 22. So still lots of work left to do. But here comes the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
We got this.
So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that'll wind up incomplete.
Jesus, this man on me like shit,
yo. But it's second down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Now we'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. He's fielded at the 2. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Let's go. First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bullshit, man.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now a run with Geis. Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Watch the flood, watch the flood, watch the flood.
Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
24 yards.
Haskins now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10. Now Haskins on 1st down.
Give me that shit.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off
go.
right around the 43. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up.
You're right, he talked about being... And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
This is taken at his 4.
Oh my God.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
That was the run.
21-yard line.
That was the fumble. We still running the ball, bro?
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Looking to throw again on second down. Haskins, flush to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Third down. Here's Haskins. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off at the 39. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game?
For a lot of coaches,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in your body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Finding room at the 30, and all the way up to the 37-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Haskins looking to throw on first down.
They're going to need some therapy after this.
And some room to roam now. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Going for it all. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Sanders now to add the extra point.
Hey, chat, I got that 70 for y'all.
Just add on to their big lead.
Chat, I got you, Chunky.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
H3,
Again, they run against Geis. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hey, come on. Mike 58, right there. Hey, man, watch the booth. Watch the
This is nice. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
Brings up second and 10. At the 40-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Let it go.
Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it.
Oh.
To the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys are just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for our visitors, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Big D to take on the Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Washington, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers.
Damn, chat.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching.
You wanted that 70, Chalky? I got you that 70, bro. And to be honest with y'all, the only reason I wasn't too aggressive is because my running back just came back from injury and he wanted to play, so I'm just giving him snaps. See how he run the ball? Just giving him snaps, you know. That's all it is. Defense was playing like that. Or maybe Redskins can't make a read. I don't know. Y'all tell me. Good sack. Force this jump. See how I went out of bounds? I ain't trying to get hurt no more. He made a good play. I had my nigga wide open right there in the middle. Hey, what the fuck? Teabag that boy. I don't even think I had 2 feet in bounds. 1, 2, alright. That boy was gone.